This is Jevin from Pat Technologies, and I'm the training manager here. Right? In this session, we will know about data science and its future aspects. So we will know that basically why data science is the boom nowadays. Right? We will also know that what all skills are required to get a job into data science or data analytics or business analytics. Right. We will also see that what all companies are hiring people who are good at analytical skills. Right. So, guys, this is a session about the introduction of data science. Right. And what all we will be covering in this session is I'll let you know about data science, like what is and how it's done. Also discuss why there is a need for a data scientist or a data analyst. We'll also talk about where does that data come from that we analyze. We'll also check how to do data science. Okay. We'll also go for who can be a data scientist. So we'll know that what all skills are required for this field. Right. And last, we'll also have a brief idea about options into data science. Right. Guys, in this first slide. So you can see that data science is an action plan to expand the field of statistics, right? So what we are doing as a data scientist or as a data analyst is we are analyzing a large amount of data and we are bringing some inference from that. We are making some predictions out of it using statistics, right? So data science, to be experts in computer science, statistics, communication, data visualization, and to have extensive expertise. If you talk about the skills, so a data scientist is good at computer science, that is your basic programming skills. Second thing that you need as a data scientist is your statistics, that should be strong, right? Like mode, median, standard deviation, regression, correlation. These things, you should know these things, right? And you should be able to communicate well between, the communication should be great between you and the client. So you should first understand the problem, and then you will make a structure, a proper structure that you need to follow to solve that problem, right? And you should also be good at visualizing the data. So reports, making charts, seeing the data through graphically. Right? So that help you out as a data scientist. Right? So we talk about the definition of a data scientist. So it is the combination of these all, as you can see in this slide. Right? Okay. So, guys, why there is a need of data scientist? Right? So we also know that in today's era we have large amount of data in field. If we talk e-commerce, we have many customers who are buying products on daily basis. They are generating a lot of data, they are generating a lot of transactions, so we need to analyze that data. You can also see that a lot of people are using Facebook, WhatsApp and other social networks as well nowadays, and they are generating a large amount of data there as well. So bring the inferences out of that data. We should go for data science and we should know the analytical skills, so that we can analyze that data and we can bring some inferences out of it so that we can make some decisions for the future as well. So these data sources. So as you can see that all the web services are producing a large amount of data. Social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, end of things. So guys, and nowadays the large amount of data is being produced by Internet of Things or IoTs. So IoTs are basically devices which are implanted at various places, sensors and all, and they are generating a lot of data. So to analyze that data, we'll have to go for data science and its softwares or the tools for data science. We can say that e-commerce is producing a large amount of data as well. There are marketing campaigns. Every company is generating campaigns. They are playing with data. They are generating a lot of data, and they are creating other campaigns for the customers. So they take a feedback out of the customer, right? And so there are many online transactions happening, so we also need to analyze them. And cell phones as our best buddies, they're also producing a lot of data, because every person nowadays generates a data from cell phones, right? So the data sources nowadays which are producing a large amount of data. So how do data science, right? So guys, I have already told you that data science is a combination of statistical models or statistical methods that are wrapped up in programming methods. Basically what we are doing is we are producing the statistical methods, we are applying statistical methods, use some programming techniques, whether it is SAS or it's R or it is Python. We are using these programming skills to build models and to run these predictive models and machine learning algorithms as well, so that we can analyze the huge amount of data. So if we talk about analytics, we have mainly three types of analytics here. So one is descriptive analytics, that will be describing the problem, that what has happened in the past, right? Another is predictive. And predictive, basically what we are doing is we are predicting something that will be happening. So we are predicting that this can happen in future. So the predictive analytics. And the part is prescriptive analytics. That is, what should we do? Now that we have the problem, what do we do to overcome that problem? So this is three types of analytics that we can do in data science. Right? So now you have a fair idea about what data science is. Okay. So let's go ahead and check what are the skills that you should know if you're looking for a profile into data science or data analytics or business analytics. So the thing that you should know is skills in SAS, R, Python. These tools you should know so that you can go for a data scientist or a data analyst profile. Apart from that, you should have in-depth knowledge of statistics. It's not you will be doing the statistics on a pen and paper, but you should have a proper knowledge of what standard deviation is, what variation is, what regression is. So analyze that data, and you can also bring some inferences using those statistics. You know the machine learning algorithms that are also the part of data science nowadays, because they have automated a lot of tasks that we will be doing, we have doing nowadays manually. These machine learning algorithms have automated those tasks for us. Visualization expertise is also important, and in our course we have included Tableau as a data visualization tool, which is nowadays used in the industry, many organizations. So the last skill, which is the most important as far as me is concerned, it's an analytical mind with good communication skills. So guys, you should have an analytical mind rather than a basic programming mind or statistician mind. You should know what data I am having, what sense I can get out of this data, and you should have a broader mind to understand these analytical things. Right? These are the skills that you require, and as part of our data science program, we are preparing you for all these skills under one package, that is data science. Okay. So, let's go ahead and check where you can see an opportunity in the market in data science or data analytics. Data analytics is mostly used in these domains. E-commerce, companies like Flipkart, Snappy, they are doing it. We talk about healthcare, analytics is mainly used. You can take example of clinical research in healthcare. This is used in pharmaceutical companies as well, and this has more often. Then banking and finance is using analytics extensively. See that there are many profiles in banking and finance industry. If we talk SAS profiles and predictive modeling profiles. We also have telecom, which is generating a large amount of data these days, and we need to analyze that data. And companies like Airtel, Vodafone, they are generating a lot of data, and they are analyzing that data, and they are making some decisions, and they are suggesting us different plans. Right. So these companies are suggesting these plans to us according to the analysis that they have done and their results. Analytics is also the part of insurance industry, retail, to a larger extent, social media as well. Right? So these are the different domains where analytics is used nowadays, and there are many companies in these particular domains where you can go for after this course. Right. So thank you guys, and if you have any doubts, do let me know in the comments, and we'll be starting a new batch shortly. So I'll welcome you guys. Thanks so much. Have a great day.